Hey guys, welcome to this quick video tutorial. I'm just going to show you real quick as a life group leader how to be able to sign in to Breeze, to be able to track your attendance for your life group, to be able to use Breeze, also to be able to communicate with people in your life group, and how you can use this tool. First, you all should have a sign-in to be able to get into Breeze. If you have issues signing in, you can email info@gracebaptistlv.org or just hit me up anytime you see me and we'll see about getting it reset. But most people start with the John 3:16 password as their default password. So once you get in there, I'll show you how to change it. I am logged in as JBrackbill. Most of you have the life group leader permissions. Some of you have multiple ministries that you do, so you may have more than life group leader permissions, but that is tailor fit to you. For the most part, I am working off of a life group leader permission user, so what you see here is what life group leaders for the most part get. When you come into Breeze, it operates off of three basic principles: people, tags, and events. Obviously, we group people, we have their information, their contact, what we know about them. We have tags. Tags allow us to identify people either by groups, what sort of ministries they serve in, what sort of newsletters they sign on for. And then we have events, which helps run our calendar and to be able to promote life groups and other events that happen through the church. You'll see these three things on the home page. You have my profile. When you click on my profile, you should be able to click on that, and it has your personal information. You can go in and change and edit your section since it is your profile. You'll also have the added bonus of being able to go in and seeing your giving and anything that you're attending currently. And then you go into people. Let's say you spoke with somebody on Sunday, you remember their first name and half of their last name, and you're like, it was like Charmaine so-and-so, and you start typing in their name. Whatever you can think of it. Obviously, I just put in random letters here, but it'll narrow down people so that you can help find them. Once you find somebody, you can click on their name. What was their name? Oh, here's their contact information. You can try and contact them through this program. Tags. You do not see all the tags through our church, but you see life group tags for the most part. If you have other permissions, you may see more tags. Please be careful when you're going in. Please don't assign or unassign tags unless you have spoken to me about it or you've got the okay. But for the most part, you guys have access to see these things. The life groups here, you can click on and you'll see different tags here. We've got, we should have spring 2018. I might have to go in and add that permission so that you guys can see. But we'll, just for the basis of being able to see what's going on, we can click for summer, we'll do fall 2017. And we can see here the life groups that we had. Let's say I was leading the young adults life group. I can click on young adults. And I can see the people that were in my young adults. I can email these people. I can map them to see where they're at. I can also click on them specifically to find out their personal information. Under events, you basically have access to the main calendar. You can change between months here by skipping ahead and coming back. And the main calendar is here. These are things that are publicized on our church website as well as with our life groups. You shouldn't be changing anything on the main or on the life groups calendars, but so that you can see them here, I'll go forward to February. It gets pretty blue because that's when life groups are in full swing. And you can see I have all your guys' different ones. I think there's one more that I just found out about today that will be added on Saturday. So we'll have, and on Sunday. So we'll have life groups every day of the week, which is pretty awesome for this spring session. For your specific purposes of being able to go in and keep track of people, let's say I was doing the young adults. I'll just use them as an example. I think they're doing a different study, but I have Ephesians there. But we'll go in and we'll do check-in. All I did is I clicked on the date that they're actually having it. Let's say it's the 9th. I click on there and I'm going to go check in. All right, so It's loaded here. I have went through all of your guys' groups and events and tied your tags, the tags that you guys saw before, with the names of your people in there. So as you can see here, it preloads with the people in your tag who are regularly in your group. And then I would check who's here. And then as soon as I've done checking it, there's no save button. I simply close that window down. I'm going to uncheck them now because we're not really doing this. Here's a couple other things that you can do. Let's say you need to change the date and you forgot to take attendance the week before. You can jump back to the week before and it'll load and say, oh, yep, young adults for February 2nd. Here we go. We do that week too. Let's say you have a new person, a guest who joins you for your group. You can click on this little plus button over on the side and it says, is it one person or is it a family? We're just, most groups it'll be one person unless it's a husband and a wife maybe that come together, or maybe it's a brother and a sister, who knows. You type in their first name. Let's see, let's go ahead and do Tony Forehand because he wants to be a part of the young adults. Now, as you can see here, he actually exists at our church. And so it knows that this person's name is in our database. So always watch your spelling, please. We've had people end up making duplicates because they didn't finish the whole name. So just make sure you go ahead and type in the whole name correctly. And chances are, if they go to our church, they're probably already in our system. And it'll say, did you mean this person? Click on that person and it will do two things. It will tag them as a young adult now, here as you can see, and it will also show that they're checked in for that night. So yep, I want to tag them and add them in. Click yes here. I mean Pastor Tony Forehand, and I'm going to add and check him in. If I don't think it's him and no, it's a different Tony Forehand who's coming to church now, then I would just add and check in and it will create a whole nother profile. So please, 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 if it's somebody who goes to our church, go ahead and click yes if that's them, click on their name, and click add and check in. And you've added somebody successfully to your group. And that is how you, in the nutshell, how you take attendance. Once you're done checking people in, you can just simply close that window. Like I said, there's no save button. It will save the information, I promise you, as long as you've clicked on the names and exit the window, and then you're done. You'll be able to go back in and see details over the last couple weeks, reports of who's been, who hasn't been. This is great to be able to really notice when people have been missing from your group. Over the last couple weeks, you'll be able to see weeks at a glance, and then to be able to reach out to those people to get them connected back in. That's all I have for this video, just a brief overview of Breeze, as well as checking in attendance. I will be doing another video in regards to new prospects, but that's it for now. Thanks.